fall mentor in dance for Misty Obart. It's wonderful working with her. We're over at Hidden Hollow Elementary up at Eagle Mountain. We had a great experience. Misty brought in dance. Do you want to tell them actually really quick why you decided to bring in dance to your school?
Well, I really didn't have a lot of experience with dance, and in my class this year was they really couldn't control their bodies. I have kids that when they walk just go like this, like they just couldn't control their bodies, and I figured dance would be probably the best thing for them.
Yeah, they were very wiggly, wormy, so dance was perfect. We had a fun time, first of all, calming down their energy, and now she's been able to implement it as well, so keep them engaged, so it's helped a lot in her classroom. It's very handy. I don't have to introduce myself. I'm Marissa Harris. So just a little background. I actually didn't want to do Arts Bridge at first. I know, so bad, right? But I'm so glad I did it, and I'll tell you why. I, first of all, was just wanting to teach high school, but then this experience actually changed my mind, and now I want to focus more on elementary. So it's great. I'm so glad I did it. Get out there and recruit people, all of you mentors as well. I loved it because not only working with the kids, I love implementing dance into the core curriculum. I originally wanted to be actually an elementary ed teacher, but didn't like math, didn't really click with all the other subjects. And then when I found dance at BYU, my wonderful mentor over here as well, Marilyn Barrett, she opened my world to a whole new thing. I'm like, oh gosh, can I do elementary school kids and teach dance at the same time? I don't know, but it introduced me to a whole new world, and I was able to gain that spark for it. So it's definitely, that's my testimony. I love it. I'm so glad I did it. I want to continue implementing it in schools as I graduate in April. So we talked about, in Ms. Obart's class, we talked about the seasons. We were able to implement dancing with shapes and energy qualities about how the wind blows for fall. We did winter qualities. We'll get to that up top. It was really fun to see the kids' faces light up when they got to move like those different qualities. They were able to actually roll on the ground like they wanted to do, and sometimes they would get on top of the desk, and we're like, no, it was hard to keep them under control sometimes, but as we, continued to have better management qualities, then they were on top of their game, and then they would actually dance, but first it's just getting out the wiggles. With time, also back there, Sarah Card, I forgot to introduce her. She's my mentor that came in and helped us out. So, do you want to talk about your testimony about Arts Bridge and implementing dance into the school system?
I do.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of a big nerd about dance being in the elementary schools because it is so amazing how the students can grasp these curricular things, that's really good grammar, these curricular concepts that maybe they don't care about, but all of a sudden you introduce dance or show them that it's applicable to them in their lives, or how they can use their body to help them learn about it. It creates interest and intrigue. They can explore. There's enthusiasm just for learning these basic concepts, and so dance is a wonderful thing to implement. And Marissa did a great job in doing this.
Thanks, Sarah. So yeah, like she said, we implement concepts such as, it's called BEST, so body, energy, space, and time. We take those dance concepts using general space and our own personal space, and teach them how to use that within their own kinesphere and outside their kinesphere, and how to take those, like math, we do shapes, geometry, how to create shapes with your bodies. They loved that. They really did. So here's that place versus personal space. We did levels, so we were also talking about scientific things like is it David?
Yes.
David was talking about the moon and stuff. So we did that as well. We were along the scientific basis, and we did levels, moon. We did also size versus food groups. So we talked about big versus little and the portions that we eat. So we related health also to the core curriculum of health. We also did holidays, of course. So holidays was great. They loved that. We got to perform for the assembly is it just the winter assembly? Is that what
It's
it's called?
just the Christmas thing.
The
now.
Christmas, okay, yeah. And that was great. They loved that. It was so funny. we put together, so we did the Virginia Reel. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the Virginia Reel. And for Thanksgiving, we taught that to them. And then we used it to a Jingle Bell song. And it was funny how noisy they were in the classroom, so rowdy, and then they got out there to perform. They were just so still, so silent, and didn't want to move. You know, we're out there like making all these noises, like get out there, like move. We're doing the dance as far as, and they just finally went, okay. They just looked at each other, didn't look at the audience. And Misty and I were like, we need to get the audience in there every day, every class, because they were right on top of it when people were watching. So that was great. We talked about directions. Right here I have. So we did a little bit of social studies, talked about directions, north, south, east, west. We implemented, oh, this was the best lesson right here. So they loved pathways. That was their big thing, was pathways. We had different areas in the room that they had to go to. We related to spring. And they would fly like a butterfly to one direction, and then zigzag like a bee to the next direction. And we created maps on a piece of paper. So they were able to design their own treasure map and dance through the space to each of their locations. They loved it. I don't know what it was, that lesson. They were, can we do pathways again? They kept asking me, so they loved that one. We talked about seeds, planting seeds and how they grow. We talked about fast versus slow, so tempo, that was great. They loved that. We did, and here's of course the winter, when we get to the winter months. So that's when we did the Christmas assembly. Sorry, I'm just zooming through this so we can get our other mentor. And then we ended at the Christmas assembly. We ended with talking about the body and just how important dance is to implement into not only the school system, but dance is important. Everyone wants to move. Everyone wants to express themselves in their own way. You know, we move throughout life daily. How can we implement that in the classroom as an actual subject, dance? So it's become very big here in Utah, and I love that. I want to take it outside of Utah too, and bring dance into the school system. Show how important it is to use our bodies throughout the space. You know, they are gifts, and we can use them and relate them to core subjects. You know, kids want to get there moving. They want to be not just moving throughout the space, but dancing. So, you know, how can we do that and continue to do that so that they can use their bodies and be aware of their bodies, be aware of the space around them. I think it's very important. So, anyway, that's it for me. So, thanks, guys.
Okay, our final